Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead. So first card out for you is Journey Upright. Okay, there's a lot of thoughts about travel, and I'm seeing like a sort of wanderlust, wanting to book a trip, wanting to make some sort of big adventure. And it doesn't even have to be literal travel. I'm seeing for a lot of you, this could even be travel, a journey to learning more yourself. This could be diving into learning a new language, a new instrument, even starting school up again. I'm seeing for some of you it's a lot of Sagittarius energy actually, and you're just wanting to expand your soul, and I'm seeing this desire to just have more experiences, to become a more cultured and well-rounded person with a lot more awareness. So there's this desire within you to probably learn about a new subject. Some of you guys I'm seeing maybe obsessively watching or listening to some sort of podcast or like politics, learning a language. Like there's something like that where you're focusing on it a lot and you're doing this to expand your worldliness. So that's pretty cool. We have the new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. Oh yes, I'm seeing good energies in your career. I feel like it's not necessarily like you're getting a raise this week. I mean, maybe some of you may be, but it could be that you may be called in to have some sort of meeting or talk to higher ups or something like that, and there may be a lot of promising energy building in your career. If you're self-employed, this can look like just seeing the numbers going up. So it feels like there's a lot of promising energy with career and finances, and pretty much for a fact that if you keep doing whatever you've been doing, you're going to be making a lot more money or in a higher position. I'm seeing the time frame within less than a year, okay? So that's amazing. We have support coming through, and it says people come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. Interesting. So there is something coming through about the people you're connecting with at this time, the people who are coming into your life. You're going to start seeing very clearly why they are in your life, what you can learn from them, and also there may be some discussions, some changes in dynamics this week where you're getting very clear about whether or not certain friends or people are going to be these long-term people who stand by your side or who stand by the sides of the people closest to you. Because Scorpio, every time I do a reading for you, it's always seemingly a reading for you and the one or two people who are closest to you, because there's something about having a strong Scorpio placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, where you guys almost always have like familiar in the form of other humans. Like there is you and there's your best friend or your partner, and you're almost like the same entity. Like you're very similar. Your energies run really deeply, like strongly together, and they always come out in your readings because it's like every time something's going on in their life, it's also going on in your life because you're hearing about it, you're talking about it. So this is another situation where I feel like we may be talking about your best friend or your partner. There may be some changes in dynamics in their relationships, and they may be figuring out who's long-term for them or who is just here to teach them a lesson. And you may be talking them through this process a lot this week and giving them advice, things like that, which is why it's coming out in your reading. But obviously this could be your energy as well. I don't know. Whenever I do readings for you, the line is always blurred there. Whether it's you or your very closest friends and companions, because I feel like Scorpio energy is very intense and those lines are like, they just mesh together. So we're going to get 6 cards, 2 rows of 3 from the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. First card out is the Temperance card. Yes. I feel like you are really seeing things from a clear and balanced perspective. Another thing, actually, this confirms what I was just saying. I feel like you're almost acting as a mediator for someone in your life where they may have very heavy emotions. Someone else may have very heavy emotions, and they're in some sort of feud dynamic trying to figure something out and balance the energies amongst themselves. And your friend may be calling upon you as some sort of mediator. So you may be giving a lot of advice this week is what I'm seeing, from a neutral sort of third-party perspective where you're not directly involved emotionally in this situation, so you can give very clear advice. I almost see a lot of people coming towards you wanting your pointers, your advice, your tips, especially if you're in like fields of psychology or light working, similar to me doing tarot readings, like you may be having some customers, if this is literally your profession, coming in for you, really wanting your sort of earth angel perspective that is separate. Like there's just something about getting a reading from someone else, even if like I'll use myself as an example. Even though I can do my own readings and I can connect to my own guides, there's something else about like just going to someone who doesn't know me and having them confirm everything that my intuition was saying and giving really, really good advice. Okay, that's why therapy is so important. That's why going to various, medicine people, light workers, seers, psychic, shamans, whatever, is also important. I feel like they're all in the same realm. Whatever floats your boat, I feel like you are sort of acting as that person for the people in your life, and you may even be attracting people into your life specifically for that reason. And you may be the type of person where you just exude this energy. So you might meet someone and, you tell them about yourself, a little bit about yourself, and they just immediately start opening up about all this like horrible stuff. Like sort of like telling you their life's traumas and all the deaths that happen in their life, this, that, the third, and they start crying. That happens to me all the time. Okay, and you may resonate with that because it's coming up in conversation. So people just sense that about you. 4 of Cups in reverse is coming out. Interesting. I feel like this is sort of an energy of waiting around a bit for that prosperity. And again, this is actually showing me that wanderlust that we were talking about. Like, oh man, I just really want to go on a trip. I just really want to, learn something new. It's not that you're in a rut, but I think your soul is sort of ready for new information to come in, new experiences to come in. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Exactly. You're ready for more money, more experiences, all of that. Try not to spend all the money that you have in search of this novelty. I would recommend, like if, for example, you don't have that much money right now, you're trying to save up, pay off debts, whatever, but you're seeking that novelty. You don't necessarily have to go out and spend a lot of money to find it. Staying in and learning a new skill, for example, like you don't have to take your loved one out on a fancy date. You can just get like a cheap bottle of wine and pull up like some YouTube videos of how to dance and learn how to dance together. Like that's super fun. Learn how to do yoga together. Go for hikes. Hiking's free, walking's free, air is free, gardening's free. There's so much free stuff you can do. And learn new skills along the way. If you want to learn a new language, Duolingo, free. If you want to learn an instrument, YouTube, free. You can learn literally anything off of YouTube for free. So I don't know, just take advantage of that. I see you taking advantage of that. Second row of cards out, we have the King of Cups in reverse. This is your masculine energy. But I'm actually kind of seeing this as someone else in your life. And this could be someone who has strong Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces placements. They could be a man. For some of you, I'm seeing this could be like, remember we were talking about your familiar, like a best friend of yours or a partner of yours, and they're going through some sort of chaotic situation with someone else. This could be this someone else that we were talking about here. This could be a spiritually minded or creative minded person that they are dealing with, and emotionally they're just all over the place, not knowing what they want and not necessarily handling things in the best way possible. So we do see that influence. We have the 8 of Cups upright. Yeah, there's going to be some, first off, your loved one will be moving forward with this situation, whether that's on and away or with this person. So I feel like you're helping them with that transition. Also, I'm seeing this as your own energy, and this perfectly depicts your wanderlust. Your intuition here is saying, hey, it's time to learn something new. You just have that stirring within your soul. It's time to do something new. So I see a lot of you like working really hard this week, literally at your job or whatever it is that you're doing, in the effort to make more money to spend on these newer experiences. And we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse coming out right underneath that King of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, guys, you're just wanting to save money. You're wanting to make more money. And that is certainly coming for you in the next 12 months. And I'm not saying you have to wait 12 months. Like, it can grow for a lot of you. It'll improve for a lot of you. So don't spend money that you don't have. Remember your goals, your dreams, your wishes, and you can fulfill your sense of wanderlust for free right here in the present moment. There is an abundance of information to learn, new information to learn, people to talk to. All of these things will help you with that sense of like really, really desiring new information, new experiences, new places, new people. You don't have to go out and buy an expensive trip just yet. Okay, you might be doing that later this year, but you don't have to do it just yet. All right, thank you guys for joining me. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. And if you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.